Good morning, everyone. My name is Theodore Brakatselos, Secretary of the Axion Estin Foundation. It is my absolute pleasure and delight to welcome you here this morning at the second symposium of the Axion Estin Foundation.
Let us lift up our hearts in prayer. We offer our prayers this morning to you, O God, giver of life, light, beauty, wisdom, love, and truth. We thank you for deeming us worthy to partaking of these great gifts. We ask you to keep always conscious of the tremendous treasures bestowed on us, to be collaborators with you in enhancing life in our environment by word, by music, by art, by science. We ask you to bless the works of this conference so that with whatever we think, say, or do, be always the builders of something better for today and tomorrow. Amen.
Your Eminence, distinguished guests and professors, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Professor Stefan Blum, who is the director of the Ethnomusicology department here at the Graduate Center, and it's an opportunity to acknowledge his help for organizing this symposium, because he arranged for us to have additional rooms at the music department. So Professor Blum, please, and thank you very much.
On behalf of the doctoral programs in music here at the Graduate Center, I'm honored to welcome so many distinguished people, singers, scholars, distinguished people from the Orthodox Church, and others who share an interest in the rich tradition of Byzantine chant. We're delighted that the Axion Estin Foundation has chosen the Graduate Center as the venue for the second symposium on Byzantine music education. Speaking for myself, I'm tremendously impressed by the commitment and energy shown by the board and supporters of the foundation in organizing this symposium and in plans for future projects. I wish each of you a deeply satisfying experience during the next 3 days and in your further involvement with this wonderful music and the values it articulates so profoundly.
I would like to invite Dr. Helen Evans. He's the head curator for the Byzantine Galleries at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And also thank her again for facilitating our communication with the Metropolitan Museum and making last night's event possible. Those of us who were present, we realized that it was, as they call it, sold out. And one reason for this, besides our sponsors, and we are honored to have with us today Mr. Dimos, the chairman of the Kalinikion Foundation, who was one of the major sponsors of this event, and also Mr. Demetrios Vissas, who is also with us today. So, Dr. Helen Evans.
I feel like I'm in another world. I am a person who appreciates and wants others to appreciate the greatness of Byzantine culture and its visual voice. And it has also been very important to me that we would look at the literature and the music. So in 1997, we had the great honor when we did the Gloria Byzantium of having the Angelopoulos choir. And in 2004, Capella Romana sang at the Met. And I am so very delighted that you now have a symposium that you are building that will make people more and more aware of this incredible musical tradition. So the Met looks forward to more concerts with more and more people as more and more events like last night's were sold out. And we hope you great success in the future.
We're privileged to have with us today the director of the Queen's College program in Modern Greek and Byzantine Studies, Professor Ioannidis.
Here at Axion Foundation, I was thinking last night what to say, and I went back and read Axion of Odysseus Elitis. So what I want to say very briefly is that Byzantine music is not just the music of our church, but is embedded in our culture and related profoundly to our Greek identity. Just think about Elitis, Μακρινή μητέρα, Ρόδο, O Ρόδο Amaranto. It's about Panagia. Means our mother, a rose that is always fresh, that it was sung by Grigoris Bithikotsis with the music, an action of Theodorakis, who himself has been profoundly, again, influenced by Byzantine music. So Byzantine music fulfills two roles, I believe. One is spiritual, and the other, it fills our emotions as Greek Orthodox. And let me say the poem of Cavafy when he goes into the church and what he feels when he's in the church. He feels the incense, the smell, and the melodies of Byzantine music, and this brings to him the essence of being Greek. He says, «Εκεί σαν μπω μέσα στις εκκλησίες των Γρεκών, με τον θυμιαμάτων της τις ευωδίες, με τις λειτουργικές φωνές και συμφωνίες, ο νους μου πηγαίνει σε τιμές μεγάλες εις φυλής μας, στον έδοξο μας βυζαντινισμό». Thank you.
For this symposium, I'm privileged to announce that the National Forum and through the National Chairman, Dr. Vicki Pappas, has also funded our transcription from the original Byzantine music texts to the Western music texts. So we have available both notations for the needs of this symposium. So I would like to invite Dr. Vicki Pappas and also thank her on behalf of Axion Estin Foundation for their collaboration.
Thank you, Angelo. Your Eminence, and distinguished guests and fellow church musicians. I bring you, and I'm very pleased to bring you greetings from the National Forum of Greek Orthodox Church Musicians, which is the ministry of our archdiocese in America, charged with supporting the development of liturgical music in our parishes. The forum works in 4 areas, actually, one of them being support and development of choirs, another being support and development of liturgical music programs for youth, another being support of clergy and the development of their liturgical music programs in their parishes, and most relevant to this conference, support and development of chanters. The importance of this conference to our archdiocese is that it is addressing the need for new and young chanters who will assist and eventually take the place of our older, long-time dedicated chanters who are leaving or no longer able to continue to chant at the Angelopoulos. Fortunately, we find there's great interest in Byzantine chant among our young people and those coming to the faith. And fortunately, we are seeing the growth of schools of Byzantine chant in many of our metropolises. And fortunately, we have organizations such as Axion Estin who are raising awareness and providing us with more knowledge about our ancient tradition of liturgical music. So I add to my greetings, my congratulations, and thank you to the Axion Estin Foundation and the conference organizers and donors who bring to our country and to this city some of the foremost teachers of Byzantine chant. Professor and Archon Protopsautis Lycourgos Angelopoulos, Professor Haldaikis, Professor Anastasiou, Professor Michael Adamis, and from our own seminary, Professor Fotios Ketsazis. For the next 3 days, I'm sure we will benefit and be inspired by their knowledge, their gifts, their demonstrations, and their love of our ancient ecclesiastical music. I might add that the National Forum has recently embarked on another project that should complement the work of the Axion Estin Foundation, to help support and expand the training opportunities for those interested in learning to chant. We've established a Byzantine music education initiative within our structure. The purpose of this initiative will be to provide a space for teachers of chant to come together to share their ideas and resources, to discuss common concerns, and to develop solutions to address those concerns. It will also serve as a vehicle for increasing coordination and communication among the schools and individual instructors that are burgeoning across our metropolises. So we begin this day and this conference buoyed by the grandeur and beauty of what we heard last night in the Temple of Dander, and inspired by the presence of such esteemed and dedicated teachers and musicologists who have come here to work with us. The National Forum is pleased to have played a part in bringing this event to fruition, and we look forward to these next days. Thank you.